Welcome to Donkey Kong Country 2. I am going to be attempting a pacifist run. So, a couple of ground rules. Rule number 1, I have to try to avoid any enemy kills if at all possible. Rule number 2, bosses do not count towards the kill count. However, their minions do, and there's one other subtext to that rule, and I believe that was as follows. If enemies die to environmental hazards, such as like the crushing floor in Castle Crush, or if they walk off platforms, they don't count as being killed by me. However, if there's a way for me to save them, to keep them from committing suicide, I have no choice but to try. Alright, with that, those ground rules in place, let's go ahead and get started. First world is GANGPLANK Balloon and Pirate Panic. So we start off as Diddy Kong. Let's go ahead and collect this free one-up balloon just because. Lives really aren't going to be a problem because we're going to be collecting a lot of them during the game. And the first enemy is just a simple rat, nothing to really be worried about. So we got Dixie Kong, we'll just jump over to that one. We'll collect this banana bunch and avoid that crate. So far, nothing really too hectic. First level is honestly a good warm-up for this. Nice easy jumps. Dixie's glide comes in very much handy for making jumps much easier to avoid. And that's what I'm talking about. Those guys, they will try to charge at you, so you'll definitely want to keep them from running off edges and ledges if possible. Unfortunately, doing all the bonus levels is going to prove to be impossible because there are quite a few of them that require you to kill enemies in order to get the bonus points, so the Lost World levels are not going to be possible in a normal run like this. And with that, the first level is done. And we should be able to move on without really much of any problems. Next is Bane Brace Mayhem. And this one I am going to be doing it the long way and not taking the warp. So that's actually our third ground rule. We only take the warps if it's impossible to avoid killing enemies throughout the rest of the stage. So far, this level's also really nothing special. It's really easy to avoid all these enemies. At least with Dixie Kong. Alright, we're already at the checkpoint. And here's where things get a little crazy. Try to take it slow to get a little bit of a space. And slowdown is a thing that would normally be considered annoying to most players, but it actually does come in handy in this game when trying one of these runs, because it makes timing things a little bit easier. Glide over them, so we'll dodge the cannonball. Dodge the little beetle things, I forgot their names, so I feel bad for that. Alright, we got a bonus stage. We're not even going to bother passing it, we're just going to go in for the sake of getting warped at a higher position. Fail a bonus stage on purpose. And with that, we are now able to collect a second DK coin. And we'll just go ahead and drop down and collect our red balloon. So now we have 10 lives. Next up is GANGPLANK GALLEY. The first water level. Nope, that's actually Lockjaw's locker. So, grab our next DK coin. And we'll try to beat this level like normal. And I wound up getting hit, and I don't want to damage boost through anything just yet, so I'm going to get Dixie back. Try to run under the... Oh, never mind. And there's our first kill. So, since I accidentally killed an enemy, I have to die. And that should be our last rule. If you kill an enemy, you have to die and go back. Okay, coin collected. Vehicle. Bring you up here. So only have to worry about running under the last one. There we go. Dodge them, collect our K, and we'll let this first one come under us, and then we'll glide over using the hook, like so. Don't want to collect anything from chests because the only way to break them open is to find a bonus area through a door or hit them with enemies. Or throw them into enemies. Alright, we got our save point. Dodge him, collect our in, glide over the rats. I've always loved how the sun sets in this level as you progress through it, which is something you don't really get to see if you take the warp. We're going to avoid the invincibility barrel for obvious reasons, and dodge through all these enemies. Alright, let's go ahead and get a little bit of height. Be extra careful not to kill the enemies there. Let's try to glide down and see what happens. Perfect, perfect dodge. As you can see, Dixie is very integral to this run. And I missed my balloon, but I got enough bananas from the bunch to get another life, so it really doesn't matter. Alright. So I'll only save using save points with the save state feature. Nah, actually, let's ignore that. Let's actually just go ahead and save like normal. Alright, 4% in, 5 minutes of gameplay. We're not doing too shabby. I'm just going to ignore Wrinkly Kong and then start with Lockjaw's Locker, the first water level. Alright, now we got enough coins to save our games if it comes down to it. We'll avoid the Kremlins here. Glide on over, let the water fill up, and then we're just going to dodge all the stingrays. Watch out for Lockjaw. Check out the secret that we don't have Unguard, and I'm not going to be getting Unguard because the less animal buddies we use in this run, the better. Makes it easier to avoid killing things because Unguard tends to have a nasty habit of charging into any enemies that's directly in front of them. So we definitely want to avoid that. Dodge the starfish. We're going to go ahead and go around a couple more stingrays. Dodge him. Let's ignore the secret for now. Pretty open space. There's our letter G. So we'll go ahead and dodge these couple starfish. The water level should drop here, but if we don't fall with it, we can get our 4th DK coin. And then Lockjaw's Locker is done. First world really doesn't have much in the way of difficult things to avoid, although Topsail Trouble may be our first level with some things. So what I tend to do with this one is to just take the warp barrel. Just run right on past the bananas. Glide over, and we'll collect our 3-up balloon. And then we're going to go and collect our DK coin. Now let's head on back. Dodge all the zingers. And then we'll collect an extra coin. Now we have enough to save. And then we're on our first boss, KROHSENESE. This boss is extremely easy. With an egg, let's collect our coins from up top. Alright, we're halfway done already. It broke. Okay. Can I get an egg, please? You. Last hit. And we're done. And that's World 1. World 1 is honestly the easiest part of the game, so... I mean, it's a platformer. That tends to be the case with most of them. Okay, so now we are in our second world. And this is what I was talking about before, about enemies that will run off ledges. So, we're going to go ahead and put him away from the ledge. And we can make our way across. We'll open up Diddy Kong. Shoot over here. Glide on over. And here is actually where I died. And here's actually one of the first glitches I like to use in the game. Because these brown crocodiles that automatically launch you in the air, but if you're doing the Kong stack move, this one, you'll only bounce off of them once for reduced height and then stay put. Like so. And then you can actually go ahead and walk on them like normal. But that's not what I'm trying to do. If you do the Kong throw, you'll fall through whatever platform you land on. It's pretty neat. Alright, since I just showcased that, we're not gonna let that count. Here, then we'll glide on over to the second crocodile head. Let's bypass that entire obstacle set. And then we'll fly around those two chompies. And here's where things start to get a tiny bit trickier. Because we gotta land on these platforms without killing him. It's just gonna get those kind of challenges are gonna get a lot more ridiculous the farther we go. So we're going to avoid Squitter and do this with just the Kongs. And here's where things start to get a little difficult. So we'll use Dixie to glide and land when they're away from the ledges, and then we'll just fly right on over the center. Because we don't have Squitter, we can't get the bonus area up there. That also means we can't get the DK coin. Or, well, actually we can get that bonus area, but it's pointless because we won't be able to get everything we need to open up every Lost World level. And our prize for this level is one lone banana. Alright, our next level is Cannon's Claim, our first mine shaft level. And the DK coin for this one is actually hidden inside a bonus area, which can be found just to the right of the start. So we'll go ahead, collect our DK coin, and then we'll just commit suicide to exit the bonus stage. Bypass Cannon. Fly over the rats, and then we're going to go ahead, and here's our first major obstacle. Just got to wait for an opening, and I fell. Bypass him again. Don't kill the rats. For an opening. Very quick fly around, land on the platforms. Bypass him. Can't go to the right for that secret. Ignore those bananas. And here we go. Try to not kill him. And there we are. Obstacle dodged. And now we're at the save point. Pretty easy section right there. Don't want to kill him, so we'll put the TNT barrel down. Collect our coin. Dodge them. Alright, ignore the TNT barrel. And then we'll use the Kong throw to go around him and straight to the barrel. Then we'll Do this section as normal. Ignore the necky. Go in that barrel. Fly right on over, bypass this section. Be careful not to kill any of these guys. Fly over. And then, that level's done. There's a very good reason why I did not take the warp barrel in this one. Because if you do, you end up killing a necky when you come out, so you have to do this one the long way. As I will now attempt to showcase. And I gotta go get Dixie. So let's get her back. Fly up. Dodge him. Dodge that one. The warp barrel is pretty easy to find. It would help if I actually could get to it, though. See? If you go through that warp, you end up killing a necky, so you have to go the long way. That's why I did the stage before going through the warp barrel. Now, this one should be pretty easy. The gimmick with this stage is you need to keep the hot water cool using the seal animal buddy. Probably the only animal buddy that doesn't have any capability of killing enemies. So we'll just go to the right or left a little bit so we don't end up hitting them. And that's probably one of a couple problematic spots. We're going to ignore that invincibility barrel up on top. And that section is now passed. We are already at the checkpoint. That spot can be a little bit of a pain. The timing on that is pretty tight. And the rest of the stage should be a piece of cake. Okay, he just spawned in out of nowhere. I'm going back to get my DK barrel and hope I don't die. That's the first time I've ever seen that happen. Pull the water back off. You stay on the ceiling. Refresh that timer. Swim right by all these guys. And then that should be a barrel. Yep. We're not going to worry about that little hidden bonus stage there. Dixie Kong will definitely help us get past that little gap. Just like that. Water back off. Swim around the pufferfish. Alright, there should be a secret right here that leads to the DK point. Just gotta find it. No, no, no! Yo. There we go. Don't kill him. And we got another one up blue. Okay, next level, Red Hot Ride. This one's definitely going to have a couple problematic spots, because there's areas where enemies are standing on the balloons, and you have to find a way around them. So, that section's easy. Then we just bypass this guy like normal. And this level actually gave me a lot of problems as a kid, because I did not realize you had to control the balloon by walking to the edges of it and holding down the direction button to keep it to actually see. Looks like we won't be able to grab that coin, unfortunately. So we'll ride up the steam jet, collect these few bananas, and then we're going to go ahead and let the balloon descend so we go around the zingers. Now we just got to make it to the next steam jet. And that's what I was talking about earlier. We got the clubber, I think that's his name, on the balloon. And the only way to get that balloon would be to use the column stack ability to throw your fellow column into it. I'm just going to glide past all that, jump around past these guys, ignore the no Ramby sign because we didn't collect him from earlier. Collect our halfway point. We're going to hold on to this DK barrel just in case we end up getting hit. Jet to the top. Avoid the dragonflies. Gonna let a balloon set down for a little moment. Ride to the smaller steam jets. And then we're going to ignore these rats. Tiny bit of height. And then we'll go to the top of these steam jets. Looks like we did not need our DK barrel. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glide past and land on this balloon. And then we're going to avoid the zinger. We're going to hide on this balloon. And we killed the enemy, so we gotta die. That is our problematic spot for this stage. So let's go ahead and get Dixie Column back. Dodge the zingers again. Can't swap columns up here, so this might be a little bit of a problem. Oh, nope, we got one more change. Fly past all that. Now the problematic spot has returned. And I died again. I can't remember how I got past this part. Okay, that worked. So we have to slow down the balloon's descent by changing direction. That's interesting. And I think I broke my rule of not using the rewind feature, but do y'all really want to see me die repeatedly? I didn't think so. And we got our balloon. Alright, now here's where things start to pick up a notch on the difficulty. SQUAHK'S shaft. Doesn't start off too bad. Then we got this triple line of Kremlings and then this hook throwing guy. And I missed the barrel, so we have to go back around. Ah! That was an accident. killing him was an accident. There we go. And here's where things get a little tricky. So let's go ahead and rewind just a little bit. Swap Kongs. Dodge him. Dodge the Zinger. Then we take a hit on purpose. And now we're at the checkpoint. And unfortunately, we have to take SQUAHKS with us. It's a vertical section from this point out. And notice how you can't kill the red Zingers. You can only kill them with TNT barrels, which is definitely going to come in handy a little later in the game when we have to use an animal buddy to cross gaps. The problem is that those sections are very few and far between. So I think the only one that happens is actually in the Lost World on Animal Antics. Avoid all these enemies. Pretty easy to do if you just hold up, because if you hold the direction button, it does influence your flying height, how far you're going. Up makes you fly higher, down makes you fly up much slower, but if you're not careful, you'll end up falling as well, and you don't want to fall into enemies and obstacles. Okay, second boss. KLEEVE'S is Cleaver. And this boss is really easy. Dodged a couple fireballs, and they track your current location when he throws them, so it's very easy to lure them into a spot that you can avoid. So Dixie, we can just glide over these hooks, and then we don't even have to wait for him to finish. We'll just throw the cannonball right at him. And the patterns of the hooks change depending on what hit of the boss you're on. After you hit him a couple times, the handle sink into the lava, and the sword pops right back out. Dodge a strike, and then all the hooks will come down. And if you use Dixie, you can actually fly and collect 2 secret coins. And Dixie is ideal for this one because she can hit him from down below because she holds the cannonball above her head. And while he's in the middle of taking damage of his damage animation, he can't hurt you. And World 2 is done. Alright, World 3. First level, Barrel Bayou. Over the barrel, fly over the rats. And these barrels are pretty unique. You can actually spin them around. And then they count down. You can also press the B button to fire at any time. So we want to avoid them. Just bypass that barrel. Shortcut. Fly over the rats, dodge the Zinger, do the same thing. Ignore him. Bypass that obstacle. Run right under them. Gotta hold the opposite direction the barrel's shooting you in order to get past those. Avoid them. Get our coin. Collect some more bananas. King. Dodge that bonus level. To our next balloon. Unfortunately, the DK coin for this level requires Rambi, so we're not going to begin. This next level is honestly super easy to do. It's an underwater section with no unguard, so you don't need to worry about killing enemies in this one. This area 3. What's called banana bunches. And then we're going to go up here, collect the 2 coins. Okay, the TK coin should be around here. There it is. Alright, we're going to ignore that bonus area. And say hello to an animal buddy we see on only one stage, Glimmer. Didn't even realize that was there. Basically, he lights up the darkness in this level. That's all he does. So the fact he even exists is kind of pointless. Because you can still see the enemies in the dark anyway. There's really not much to say about this level. I mean, dark underwater level. You can't kill the enemies anyway, so there's really nothing to say about this one. Other than the fact that this is the first level at the pufferfish that explode spawn. So, there's that. Alright, we're already at our checkpoint. Okay, barrel that we may need, like, these. Gosh, there's the starfish that seek out your position. Just going to ignore the fact that just happened. Just went right past everything. Let's see, there's another DK barrel here showing. Yep, right here. I'm right past everything. Slow down. Blur you out of the way. Hit. Just went right past all these. Alright. You can stay right there. And the level is done. And we collect our balloon. Okay, let's go ahead and get our free save in. We're at half an hour. So not too bad. And Crockhead Clamber. I want to say this one has a few particularly nasty spots to worry about. Were you away from the DK barrel? Dragonfly. Jump. And go right under. Whew! That was close. That one was really close. No! Yeah, this is where it starts to get really difficult. Alright, let's try that again. And I lost my Dixie, so I can't. I really do not recommend this challenge. Fall back. And I need a Dixie for that bit. Yes, I did. Are you kidding? And those barrels make the crocodile heads appear. Ah, just too shy. If I try all the way from up top. Yep, that's impossible. Oh, thanks for being nice and spawning directly for me. Oh yeah, that is another thing about this run. Some checkpoint barrels do drop you onto enemies, so you gotta be careful about what stages you die on if you get the checkpoint or not. Whew. Slide right over all these enemies. Perfect. And that level is done. 0 casualties. Rattle Battle. This one has a spot where you have to take advantage of a wall jump in order to get through without killing anything. I love how that's the same room as in the first level. Dodge him. Thank you, super jump. Ow. Whew. Jump around the singer, click the DK barrel, jump over him, jump over and around. Alright. You, both of you. Ah, okay. Damage boost through there, so you don't have to worry about Killing one. Jump up and around. And let him go over you. And there's our checkpoint barrel. Or cannon, so we don't want that coin. Jump over the zinger. For him. For zinger. Okay, why did I fall? I was holding the A button. In that spot. Just jump. And that was the wall. And that was the wall jump. Either that or it was a damage boost jump. One of the two. These guys go over you. Use the barrels to jump over cannon. Go under him. And the level is done. But because I lost Dixie, I couldn't get the bonus at the end. Slime climb. This level's got a few tricky spots too. Dodge all these guys. Oh, about those beetles, you can actually jump on them and not kill them. So if you need a safe enemy to land on, it's them. Now, barrels will kill them, so that is something to keep in mind. And as you can see, this part of the level is really not that difficult. But it does start to pick up, like around right here. But you gotta avoid killing them on these narrow platforms. Checkpoint barrel already. We're going to ignore the invincibility barrel for obvious reasons. Fly over them. From there. Dodge the singers like normal. And that was a mistake. And that's how you avoid them. Stop you from going over the edge. You as well. We're going to ignore the cannonball. Fly over him. Ignore that invincibility barrel again. And then make a swim dash, swim dash for it, and there's our TK coin, so. Okay, I guess I'm not getting the TK coin. Didn't think that would actually hit. Bramble Blast. This level does have a pretty complicated spot at the end. Well, it's not complicated, but it is very easy to overlook. I'll show when I get it. checkpoints. Got our calm back. Avoid the zinger. Get our balloon. Bypass one of the barrels. Dodge the zingers. Alright, swap columns for a moment. This is the part. So what we're gonna have to do is go past him, damage boost, and I messed up. And then we have a squat section in which we're going to not kill anything. Button. And then we're going to shot into a bonus stage, which we're going to fail on purpose somehow. And that's going to bring us right to the coin. On the goal post. And then that's World 3. All that's left is the boss fight, so nothing major. Now, this guy has two different phases. First phase is he jumps off screen, and when he lands, he stuns you. And then after a few jumps, he'll swing at you with his club and spawn a TNT barrel, which then you'll throw at him. So you just want to jump whenever he lands and stay away from him for when he swings. Grab the barrel, throw it at him. And he speeds up as he goes. So as you saw, that was pretty close. And yes, he will still stun you when he lands on the ground. Except then there it's much harder to avoid getting hit. And then after that first hit, he speeds up. And one more hit. And it's his fastest jump yet. Still really easy though. And that's World 3. Crazy Kremland. Hornet Hole, the first of the Beehive levels. This one is not that difficult for the most part. And a lesser known trick is if you carry a column when you walk on the honey, it won't get stuck. But if you undo it, you will get stuck. Grab a coin. Slide right over everything. Side. There's the chest that I can't open. Run. Use the calm stack ability to go right under those zingers like it's no problem. And an unfortunate thing about the honey walls is you lose the ability to use your glide as Dixie when you stick to it. We're going to be doing this without sprinting. And that was a done hit. Yeah, the running around does not apply if you have a barrel. Checkpoint. Okay, barrel in case we get hit. Dodge that one. Use the hook. Fly over the porcupine. Avoid the hook throwing Kremlin. Fly over them. Just glide right on over. And one thing that's really weird is that's 2 letter ends. I don't know why they did that, because when you click one, the other disappears. Alright. Time this one. There we go. Wait for the hook to fly over, then we'll jump past them. Then we use our cone. Grab the hook. So I guess I was just bypass an obstacle. Of course I got hit at the very end. Of course I did. Hit our goalpost and go on to the next level. Target Terror, the first level where you're required to kill an enemy. Also, there's a really neat glitch I found here. And it did not go off, so I'm going to try again. And it seems to not work again. Basically, the game would freeze for a moment while Dixie Kong was coming out the barrel. And that is why we're going to have to kill our first enemy. Because there's no decay barrel to get a Kong back after purposefully failing the gate. So we're sitting at 1 kill so far. Dodge the X barrel. Don't know why I just went in the bonus area. Especially since it's destroy them all, which is exactly what I was talking about. So we'll fail it on purpose. Select our O. And then, if we don't kill them, we lose Diddy Kong. And that's 2 enemies so far, because it's impossible to make that jump without killing that one. RTK coin. So we're sitting at 4 kills required. And I can't believe I just did that. Four kills required. Leaving a comment saying where we had our kills. Next up is Bramble Scramble, which I think this one did have a slightly problematic spot, but it should be overall mostly easy. I'm going to ignore the invincibility, dodge the enemies, and then grab our squawks. Hold down Y for our faster flying speed. Dodge these dragonflies. Can't kill the zinger to get to the secret area, unfortunately. them. Dodge these red zingers. I'm gonna go around the dragonflies again. See if I can go back and get this call what that did. Took a hit far too early. And didn't take advantage of the damage. Like that. I'm gonna go up and around to avoid you. Even if it is a slightly more narrow spot. By. Avoid the hooks. And now we're at the checkpoint. Let cannon shoot his cannonballs 3 times. Dodge. 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 Fly over. And I took a hit too early. So let's go ahead and rewind. There we go. Go under, fly over, swap Kongs, damage boost through, divvy back, dodge the zingers again. Gap. What? For the gap. Make use of the narrow gaps to avoid the zingers. Fly under. Fly right by them. Gap. Brambles. Wait. Okay, so that's actually a safe spot. Huh. I didn't realize that was a safe spot right there. Yeah, the damage on the Bramble seems to be really inconsistent. It's weird. But Bramble scramble, no kills. And this one's actually really easy to avoid getting the kills. But because of it, you can't get the DK point because you have to get first place by killing the guy at the very front to get DK point. So we're just gonna, and that's the other thing about this level. If you keep the roller coaster going too slow, you can't make some of these jumps. So we'll go slow at first to get the guy a space. This level does take a little longer as a result. So you'll have to bear with me. Yeah, that's also the beauty of this level, because we can't kill him and I let him go pretty far ahead, we won't see him for a long while. I missed that jump? Slow down. I think this is one of the few levels that don't have a checkpoint barrel because of the fact you're supposed to be racing them the whole way through. Slow down. Slow down again. There's the G, which means we're almost done. Slow down. Slow down. Too much. That one can be a little tricky just because of having to manage your speed. Yeah, managing your speed on that one's the hardest part. Alright, and now for the next stage that requires kill. Oh, no, it's next. But Mudhole Marsh does have a couple very problematic jumps I gotta make. Very problematic. Just go ahead and let those guys pass. And there's our cat o' nine tails. He'll catch you, spin you around, and throw you up in the air. And you have a small degree of control over where you go, but best to not let yourself get caught up in it. Yep, we need Dixie Kong for that. Okay, I was trying to change columns, and it's like, go down. Just bypass all these zingers, fly over. Ah, no. There we go. Just guess we'll need some practice for that part. And that decay barrel is actually a trap. I mean, if that checkpoint barrel is a trap, if you hit that one and then die, you'll kill a Necky every time you start the level. I'll pass you. Yeah, could you use another TK barrel, please? Alright. This is one of the... Okay, it's not this jump. Okay. What?! Okay, so that's kind of not cool. just want to see if I need to have both columns to get past this part. Yeah, that was the part. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. That's what I was trying to do. Nope. Nope. Not far enough. Okay, that was dumb. Ah, I hate this jump. Nope. Nope. That works. Not what I was trying to do, but it works. I need a Diddy Kong, of course. Missed the edge of the platform. Yeah, this jump is pretty difficult to make. Like that. What? Okay, come on. And I did not get hit in the right spot, apparently, so it's gotta fix that. I missed. There we go. And we got... Okay, I guess I didn't have enough height. And that's Butthole Marsh, one of the more problematic levels in this run. But it can be done. And now for the second level with required kills due to the ramp section. Well, so far this level's not too much of a problem. Just a vertical climbing section with honey, about what you'd expect. Then we got a descent phase. Here, not kill him. Jump up. Pretend we didn't hit. Okay, going for the stage. And we have to get Ramby. Can't beat the level without him. And that's our first required kill. So, 1 kill here. Messed up the jump. What? Okay. That's a bit of a weird slope. Okay, so that's 2. So we got 2 kills so far. Just to make it jump. Then if we're careful, we can actually not kill him. So what we'll do is we'll charge up a dash and then too early. Too late. And then that's avoiding that kill. Dodge that zinger. And then that spot, we have to do another charge jump with a very precise time. And you got a very precise window to turn around. Okay, that can be done with just 1 kill, I know it. Oh, come on. Okay, so we'll make that 4. And how did I fall? Okay, I pressed the jump button there. Okay. Alright, we'll just count that as 4. Okay, that was a mistake. How would I mess that up? Right. You. We'll use this zinger to let. Come on. One pass. Six. Seven. Alright, so we are now at 7 kills. So that's 5 on Ramby Rumble. On Ramby Rumble. And this is something I like to do on this boss. I like to attack him from inside. Safe. Well, it's not exactly safe, but you can actually hurt the boss from within the starting point. You don't have to worry about flying around all the time. And the wall does protect you from when he shoots spikes at you. But we're just not going to worry about it right now. Fortunately, they're all really easy to avoid because it's in the same pattern every time. Alright, fly up here. Ow. Two. Alright. 4. So it's 4 kills here. 4 World 4 boss. Alright, Gloomy Glutch. Ghostly Groove. The Ghost Ropes. I think this is the only level they actually appear in. And because I'm Diddy Kong, this part is going to be a little tricky. Of course it is. Why do I have to have Diddy Kong out of the end of that boss? Why couldn't I have kept Dixie? So, this part of the level is pretty easy. Ghost ropes stay spawned for a significant amount of time, and Dixie's glide makes avoiding most enemies pretty easy. Whew! You are gonna go over here. Ah! Alright, rewind. We're just gonna bypass that entire thing. Fly on over. Stop you from killing yourself somehow. Get a checkpoint. Ignore that. Fly right on over. Fly past the ghost ropes. Stop you guys from killing yourselves. Go past them because that's just going to a bonus level. This level pretty much doesn't have much of a challenge when it comes to avoiding the enemies, so it's definitely one of the easier. Now, if that guy would have stayed put, that would have been a little problematic, but he didn't. Here, no. Bone banana. Alright, Haunted Hall. This level actually doesn't have any enemies for you to kill, so it makes it pretty easy. Although I think there is a Destroy the Ball bonus level, so we're definitely Click the plus barrels to add time to your timer, while the minus ones take time away. If your timer runs 0, the ghosts will attack you, and you'll lose a calm. And I take back what I said, because I just went past a couple zingers. Each barrel has a different amount of time they can give you, so 9, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, there's really not much room for error on that one. And we're at the halfway point already. Jump, jump. You only have room for error of 1 minus barrel here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Jump over the minus barrel. Jump over the minus barrel. Get the plus. Dodge the minus. Yeah, that part's definitely a little tricky. And that's the end of that level. No enemies killed so far. Let's grab our DK coin. Grab our balloon. And now we got 30 lives. Gusty Glade. This level isn't too terrible. The wind can catch you off guard, though, if you're not careful. I like to think that the wind was actually wind piece was actually inspired from the Lost Levels from Mario, because that actually... Okay, here's where things get a little problematic. You gotta do a pixel-perfect landing while they're turning around. Otherwise, you kill them. This part is significantly difficult to pull off. Not lined up with the platform, you'll get hit, and then that can happen. It's only 4 rats, but it definitely causes a problem. Like, see, I missed the platform there. I missed the platform again. See? Very easy to hit them. And fall. Ah, man. Why is this such a precise jump? Just bypass that. Well, it looks like I can bypass that second platform. Actually, that makes it much easier than trying to land on all 4 of them. I'll have to keep that in mind for another attempt. Because I do plan on attempting this run on the actual cartridge later. Checkpoint. Ow! Okay. Right on over those guys. Thank you. And that level's done with no kills. Next up is Parachute Panic. This one, and I missed a DK point, is a SQUAHK'S level where SQUAHK'S can only carry it. He can't shoot any enemies. So you can actually hold Y and not have to worry about killing anything. Singer. Gotta be careful not to kill either of these 2 guys. Like that. And I just lost Dixie Kong to a stupid mistake. Let's hope that doesn't cost me this life. Because I don't think there was a spot where I need a damage boost, but you never know. And if you hold up, you slow your descent. If you hold down, you speed it up. Alright, perfect. Calling out. I think this was a bonus. Yeah, this was a bonus up here. We don't want to go. here's where you can't just pick and choose what path you want to take. You have to go the path that you want. Unless you want the 2 coins. This level is also possible to do without the animal buddy. It's Dixie calling to glide all the way down. And that is why I'm happy those guys can be hit without killing them. Stuff like that. And I lost Dixie Kong. It is a pretty narrow squeeze at this point. Okay, I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, that... I'll accept that. I'll accept it. What? I was going the other direction. Hit me. That was clearly above me. Okay. I'm gonna just glide down. Size of my hitbox. Are you kidding? Looks like I gotta practice this level a little more, which I don't understand because I've never had problems dying on it before. Now, this level is a little bit of a pain. Web Woods. Because there's a very difficult jump a bit later on. Well, difficult web sling actually, but you'll see when I get there. Set down. Ignore him. Coin. Fly on over. Correct. Okay. Whoa, okay. Both gonna walk on by. That's how you get past that without using the glide earlier. Alright, Squitter themed level. So he's got 2 abilities. A web shoot, and then he can make his own platform. The problem with these platforms is they seem to have like a slight RNG timer with how long they last. And that can can screw over when trying to make platforms across the trying to make platforms across the entire level. See how that second one didn't last as long? That's what I mean. Are you kidding me? Reach the checkpoints. As you can see, the level's not too bad right now, but it's a that platform just tried to disappear from under my feet. I've lost my backup hit. If I was holding down the run button, I would have survived. Problematic jump I was referring to is coming up. Right here. You have to get on the ceiling and walk past him while hoping your webs don't screw you over like that. Or was that because I jumped? Yeah, don't jump when doing this because that will get you killed. I think the webs are a little more lenient in 3 because they are disappearing entirely too fast in spots here. Where you focus? Nope. But it looks like I can jump, so. Oh! Why are they disappearing so fast? Over cannon. Decay coin, which is almost frame perfect. And that's Red Woods. The hardest part is the cannon near the top of the screen. You have to walk over him. And then Creepy Crow, here's where we are required to get 3 more kills. So we're gonna dodge the ghost neckies. And see the real one? Ah, I missed. Alright. Dodge these 3. Then we want to hit the real one. And it spawns a barrel. And that's the only way to hurt Pirate Necky. Ghost Pirate Necky is to use the barrel spawned by killing the real normal Neckies. Dodge, 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 hit, dodge. Now we gotta dodge the eggs. Dodge, 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 hit, dodge, and dodge. Ah, I missed. How did I miss that? And then that's 3. World 5 boss. Next up is KROHSENESE Keep. Arctic Abyss. This level's not too bad. I think it's actually one of the easier ones in the challenge. I'm gonna get my Kong. Cartwheel jump, bounce off the TNT clubber. And then, this is actually a neat trick. You can actually bypass the unguard barrel with Dixie. But if you're playing as Diddy, you are forced to get it. And since we are no longer trapped as unguard, we can actually bypass some of the challenges this level has. Like, if I would have gotten these 3 coins as unguard, I would have killed the Stingray. We can actually get out of the water if like that. Jump the pufferfish. That was a very narrow dodge. Not sure how I pulled that off, and I'm still being chased. I'm still chasing him. Watch out. Nope, got hit. Oh, we got the checkpoint, so it really doesn't need much. Here's another DK barrel. Hold that up right in the butt. Here, get the DK coin. And another DK barrel, so we'll swap to Dixie, and we'll fly across. There's nothing there, so we'll swap to Diddy. So right under Lockjaw. Avoid more starfish. Get hit by starfish. Damage moves past them. Fly on over past all that. And they were swimming in the air. How you like them apples? Watch out for that. Wow. Okay, so the lockjaw actually does swim pretty far. There we go. Okay. And another balloon. And next we got Windy Well. This one's honestly not too bad. Of course, it would be nice if the wind would have kicked in like it needed to. So we'll just restart the level. And I died. Got a little reckless. I apologize. That just got a little more complicated without Dixie. More him in, jump over, swap to Diddy. Ow. Whoa, what? Okay, did not expect that to happen. Please let there be another DK barrel around here somewhere. Somewhere. There's one. Perfect. So let's go up. Ignore that bonus room. Just fly it past these zingers like normal. There's our checkpoint. Just bypass this. And get hit by zingers, of course. Why'd I expect any different? Ignore this. And then we're going to put the barrel, zoom past the hook. And there's a take one. Yeah, it's not worth the damage boost. Brush past these zingers again. Require me to jump or get hit. This platform. Jump up. Porcupine. Jump up. Fly past the hooks. There's our other bonus area that we're going to ignore, and we are done with that level. Next up is Castle. Good old Castle Crush. Source of many a childhood anger. So this time, you can't kill enemies. See how they just walk and get themselves killed? That does not count. Now, because we're not killing anything, it does create a couple tricky situations, though. Like that. This porcupine just won't die. And he's dead. And I'll go ahead and take this far left path. Now we just gotta dodge these guys for a little bit. We will be encountering probably. I held down the glide button. I'm not taking it. Alright, that part was actually my fault. I figured I'd go for it. Split. What? How did I fall? Alright, that's the first section. Bramble would have made that extremely problematic. And I need both columns to survive. Of course I do. So that means we gotta have both columns survive this part. Yeah, this part is extremely tricky. And I don't know how I got hit. Ah! Really? Like that. Because of the lack of the decay barrel, you have to have both columns survive that narrow part with the zinger in the... Just gotta, like, let the ceiling hit the wall, and then damage moves past him. For the platform. Bash porcupines. And I need a Dixie. I need a Dixie, so gotta... I have a good chunk of it. Just some of it I really need some practice on. There's our O. It's the barrel again. Okay. Wait, did I forget to swap columns? I forgot to swap columns. Let's see how many times I can get in the barrel before it catches up. Four. So, this part we gotta glide over 4 porcupines. And then there's the checkpoint. That is a lot to do before a checkpoint. Alright, we got SQUAHKS, so let's just go ahead and fly past all this without killing anything. And just like that, we've sped past a lot of the level. We'll go in here. We're not actually going to complete the bonus stage, it's just to get the floor to catch up. Alright. Now we don't have to wait anywhere near as long for it to catch up. It's already here. This part's honestly not that difficult. Just gotta let them swap spots and kill themselves. then next we should have, yep, the neckies. Not that easy, not that hard to dodge. And there's a decay barrel in case something happens right here. The singer's pretty easy to avoid. Grab this just in case, but not actually use it. And that's that. Dodging the hooks is really easy. Hit right here. Probably should have kept Dixie though. Ignore that last banana. Oh yeah, we need a Dixie. We need a Dixie. Can that even be done? It's that little tiny gap. I think that can actually be reached. It can be done! Alright. And I think that's where the decay coin is, actually. Oh, nope, it's not. Yeah, that level is a bit of a pain to get through on this challenge. Clapper's Cavern, however, is significantly easier. Thank you, ice physics. Gotta love how swapping does not pause the water. That's actually going to be a little problematic later. And we're going to ignore Unguard again. Starfleet. I'm not going to bother worrying about that. That just leads to a bonus level we need Unguard for, so we're not going to go that way. We're already at our checkpoint. We're on our way. Past these guys. Slide. Barely made it. And I am probably beat it. Okay. Thought I was gonna die, but I beat it. Chain link chamber. This one isn't too bad either. It's Toxic Tower that's gonna be the problem. Just gotta ignore these guys. This level can be kind of lengthy though, so we got that to worry about. Do that. I'm gonna go with the red. It was up the middle. Of course it was up the middle. Okay. Don't have to kill any of them. Ignore these two guys. Ignore him. Ignore him as well. Neckies, that was actually easy. Ah! Clubber. I want Clubber. I forget the name of the guys with swords. Okay, so left is first. DK barrel, which means goodbye. Bypass them. Jump, 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 jump! Made it. Climb up, ignore him, ignore the neckies, just keep climbing. And that guy steals your work. And then that's Chain Link Chamber. Nothing really too dangerous about the level. Although I can't remember what if I passed up. And the level, this is the last level where you're required to kill enemies. Toxic Tower. And that is not one of the enemies you're required to kill. Or that. Ow. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on! That's how you get around them. Ignore this thing with a super jump. Jump up here. Hit, jump in the air, and I missed. This jump was honestly a little tough. Because it is possible to get past this while only killing one zinger. And I killed two that time. Ugh. Alright. Nope. Nope. You want to try to get hit while the second B is at its lowest. Second zinger. Wait a minute. Just had an idea. Aha! So that's one. Okay, so we can't really get that DK barrel. And that was an accident. So, two. We're sitting at two enemies now. Okay, that should not have counted as a kill. Four. 5, 6, 7. But if I go just a little faster... What? What? Okay. Two, three. So that should be 6. 6 enemies. Damage boost past him. Is there a decay barrel on this somewhere? I think I missed a decay barrel. Getting down, flying fast. What? Okay. Alright, enough messing around. Okay, I was past this part. What the heck? Okay, I am really sorry about this. I had to go back and look for a decayed barrel. I had to go back. So I got past this part the first try. Like that. N. Seven, 8, 9, 10. So far we have to kill 10 enemies. So I messed up somewhere, because I actually sworn I had a lower kill count for this one. 10 on Toxic Tower. So we're looking at 4, 9, if we don't count the world, 12, 22. So 22, that beats my other score by 2 kills. And then the last normal level of the game. Screech's Sprint. Watch the Cat of Nine Tails. Wait for him to go away. Move the TNT barrel out the way. Because it's one of those that'll run into you and explode. I forget the name of them. Dodge the zinger, ignore it. That was... Why did that happen? I was supposed to use my helicopter. Like that. Or the dragonfly and whatever secret is up there. Dodge. Oh crap. And I wound up being forced to kill him. Oh no. Oh, come on! I didn't have this problem last time I played. Now, these guys kind of remind me of Conquer a little bit. Alright, so far, 0 kills, and now we're on the race. Take a shortcut. Damage boost past these guys. Whew! We have the DK one just because we're here. Follow the bananas, the individual pieces. Damage boost past these guys. Careful, it's narrow. And then I got a 2-up balloon. So all that's left is K-Rool. K-Rool duel. The only boss battle in the game that gives you multiple DK barrels. And that was dumb. So pretty much K-Rool is pretty simple. Dodge the cannonballs and then throw them in when his gun is sucking to pull you into it. There's a lot of neat stuff in the background in this level. Like there's the Super Nintendo controller back there, some bananas from the original Donkey Kong Country. Pirate flag. Right now we gotta dodge the floating ones. And then he shoots out a barrel, and then we throw the cannonball directly into the gun. And as you do this, the cannonball shoots out at you faster. And then they start spinning. Alright, phase 2 is done. Alright. So now he starts shooting ones that are in a sample pattern. The blue ones freeze you in place. Definitely do not want to get hit by those. He'll start to disappear, and he goes faster. That cannonball appears, throw the cannonball in the gun, and we're good. Actually, let's see if I can do this again. Ha! Dodged him. No! 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 Whew! He didn't hit me. Take that. And then the last one he's going to shoot out is purple, and that reverses your left and right controls. Oh! Really? Okay, what the heck? Oh, come on! Actually, I'm curious about something. Whoa, okay. I'm just standing on the barrel. Okay, I want to see if I can get a little closer. Alright, standing on him now. Okay, that's enough for it. And that is a pacifist run. Only problem is, I do need to work on some of those jumps a little bit, but there's a lot of tricky parts to this. There really are. So overall, I would rate the difficulty of this one probably an 8 or a 9. It's not the most insane video game challenge I've done, but trying to do it in a single run without abusing rewind is definitely a lot more difficult than what I had to do here. And since I have the game on the original cartridge, I do plan on recording individual levels and uploading them one at a time without the commentary. So that way you can enjoy it either way, and it won't have this border that the Nintendo Switch goes around it on the Super Nintendo. Alright, let's see if we did well enough to knock Link off of the rankings for the DK coins. Nope. So you gotta beat Link, Yoshi, and Mario. And in order to beat Mario, you gotta get every DK coin in the game. In order to get every DK coin in the game, you gotta collect every bonus level, every bonus coin, DK rule in a final showdown inside the Lost World. But in order to open up each level in the Lost World, you need 15 of the bonus coins, and it happens to add up to every bonus level. With that, we are pretty much done. All that's left is for the credits to roll. So now we get to see the names of all the enemies. Starting with the Lazy Landlubbers. Unique. I've been calling them rats, so I apologize for that. Click Clack. So that was the name of the Beatles. Okay. Spiny. See, when I think of Spinies, I think of the enemies of Mario, not them. Cat o' Nine Tails. Flitter. So that's the name of the dragonflies. Mini Necky. Also, I love how you can see a Diddy Kong's face on that punching bag. Singer, Now, we've also got a sword just randomly back there in the toll booth. Screech. Yeah, you're only there in one level. I don't know why you're considered a landlubber. You can clearly fly. Floatsome. Floatsome the stingray. Shuri the starfish. Puff Top the pufferfish. Ah, you didn't puff up for me. Lockjaw. And then I think the other one's called Snapjaw? Yep, Snapjaw. Kremlin Cutthroats. Clomp. Klinger. Kaboing. Clampton. Clobber. I didn't really go into details about the clobbers, but there's different colors, and each one does something different to you. Crook. The green ones do nothing. Yellow steal your bananas. Cutlass. Yeah, that's his name. Yellow steals your bananas. Red ones, the TNT ones, explode when they hit you, and then black ones steal your one-up balloons. Cruncher. I thought his name was Clubber. Huh. No, Clubber's the toll booth guy. Clank. Where's Ratchet? Cackle. Oh, I didn't actually play the sound clip for it. Oh man. There's Clubber. The one who runs the toll booth. Barnacled Bosses. Crow. Cleaver. Cudgel. Love how he's basically just a clubber where you palette swap. King Zing, without his stinger. Captain K. Rool. Is there transparency inside his gun? And then there's Ramby. Unguard. Ratley. Squitter. Clapper. Squawks. Is the other Squawks gonna have its own go? Nope. Glimmer. Kong Clan. Okay, so now we're gonna go over the Kongs. Swanky Kong didn't get a single coin from me. Funky Kong, what's up, dudes? Wrinkly Kong, I never paid her any money either, so I probably have a massive college debt. Cranky Kong, I was too cranky to come visit you, I guess. That was bad. Donkey Kong, still jamming out on the ropes. Dixie Kong, the MVP of the run. And Diddy Kong. And that is the cast of everybody here, and finish just the credits. Screw the Kong crew. So, there's really nothing else to talk about for this run. Definitely quite a few challenging jumps. A few pixel-perfect things to pull off, but overall, it's, I'd say, relatively doable. I was able to knock my record down by 2 kills, so that's definitely a help. But there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong at the same time, as you saw by the constant rewinds. So, according to my checklist, we had 4 kills in Target Terror, 5 in Ramby Rumble, so that's 9, 4 on the World 4 boss, because you had to get rid of the force field of bees around the boss, so that's 13, 18, 28. 28 because of Toxic Tower. However, if I would have been able to do the damage boost, probably should have killed the one zinger earlier, and then damage boosted through the rest of them to save a kill. So that would have knocked down 3 off of that tower level, so that would have been 7. That's really the only thing I could think of to improve this run, was to kill that one zinger early, and then damage boost through the rest of them in Toxic Tower. And I might be able to take down one less zinger in Ramby Rumble, but that was quite a challenging jump to try to do, because the charge jump can be a little finicky at times. And there's the end. And there's our Rareware logo. Our Rareware logo. Let's go ahead and skip that and see what our game percentage is. 50%. In an hour 42. The stream was obviously a little longer than that, but that's really not that bad. Alright, I hope you all